Scottsbluff County health officials say a Scottsbluff County resident has died from the flu. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, Scottsbluff County Health Director Paulette Schnell says one person has died locally from the flu so far this winter influenza season. Schnell confirms that one elderly patient over the age of 65 died from the flu in February, and there was a second flu-related death here in the Panhandle in January. However, as a whole, this flu season has not been quite as severe as many in years past.
So the actual number of cases are higher this year, but the severity is less. We've had less hospitalization and less as far as numbers of death caused by flu this year. So it's out there. A lot of people are catching it, but they're not getting as sick. So part of that we hope is that people are getting vaccinated, and that's keeping them from those hospitalizations and being more severe.
Schnell says it appears we've peaked in the rate of new influenza cases over the past couple of months. But if somebody wants to get vaccinated against the illness, they still can, but many health providers have exhausted their supplies of the vaccine. Well, last night, the Scottsbluff City Council approved a $750,000 LB 840 Economic Development Agreement with Croell Inc, who are ready to expand their ready-mix concrete operation just east of town. Scottsbluff Economic Development Director Star Leal says Croell is a great company and has done everything that they said they would do ever since the city sold the company the land 2 years ago.
They've done everything they said they were going to do. They're being great neighbors out there. They're going to build a new facility. The project overall is about $4.7 million. They're adding 11 new jobs. They already have 5 jobs here in the community. They're adding 11 more jobs. A payroll of $820,000. Great hourly or salaried wage with wonderful benefits, including health insurance, vision, dental, 401k, life insurance. It's a great company.
Leal says Croell covers a multi-state area and plans to locate their regional office in Scottsbluff. Well, coming up after the break, still cold weather across the region, but a little warmer today. Bill Boyer's in with your comprehensive weather forecast right after this on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, we understand that you have a busy life, and that means you don't always have time to come to the bank. That's why we offer user-friendly online and mobile banking with features such as iPay, recurring transfers, and mobile deposit. So you can bank how you want, when you want to. Whether you prefer to bank in person, over the phone, or online, Platte Valley Bank makes it easy to take care of your finances.
We've engineered the John Deere 6E Series tractor to be a versatile workhorse that's designed to fit your needs. And now we've engineered our special financing offers to work just the same. For a limited time, when you purchase a new 6E Series tractor, you'll choose between a free PowerGuard extended warranty or 0% financing each for 48 months. That's versatility through and through.
Visit 21st Century Equipment in Alliance, Torrington, Scottsbluff, and Bridgeport, or visit 21stcenturyequipment.com.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
A quiet, calm evening coming our way tonight. Temperatures are going to fall into the teens. That's above zero, though, not the teens below zero like we experienced yesterday, and single digits below zero that we had this morning. Clouds are going to be on the increase. That's going to help keep our temperatures up. We have another storm system coming in tomorrow. Heads up for that. Looks like 2 to 4 inches of snow. Looking pretty widespread, especially north of the North Platte River. We have another storm system coming in Friday and Saturday, and then an even bigger storm system, looks like by the middle of next week. Hit only 19 degrees yesterday after a morning low of 16 below zero, breaking that record. We talked about those yesterday. Nothing in the rain gauge yesterday, but we have some more coming our way. Temperatures right now in the 20s across the Cornhusker State. exception in far eastern Nebraska, 18 in Hastings, 15 in Norfolk. Here in our region, 25 in Ogallala, 24 Sidney, 27 in Kimball. Mullen checks in at 22 degrees right now. Winds are out of the west, southwest, or southeast, mainly southerly in direction, under 10 miles an hour, so wind chill's not too bad. Lower teens in the northern portions of our area, right around that 20-degree mark in our area. Well, let's take a look at what we've got going on. We have some winter storm watches posted for this storm system for tomorrow, mainly here in the northern portions of our area, Cherry County over to Sheridan, Dawes, northern Sioux, and Niobrara counties. Those are the counties that are under that winter storm watch through Thursday morning. So it's going to start tomorrow afternoon, overnight, tomorrow night, and into early Thursday morning. Winter storm watches, again, from Lusk over to Chadron, Gordon, Rushville, and into the Valentine area. So we'll keep an eye on this storm system as it could produce just a little bit of heavier snow in some of those regions. 17 as you get on the bus tomorrow, it will be cloudy. Coming home, we're going to see some snow start to develop, snow showers, I think, on your way home off the bus, and temperatures are right around that 30-degree mark. Let's look at futurecast. So for tonight, we don't have a lot that we're concerned about. Temperatures are going to be not too bad. Clouds are going to increase, especially late tonight. By early tomorrow morning, if this particular system holds together, we could see a little bit of light snow start to develop here in the Panhandle and into eastern portions of Wyoming. That's going to be short-lived, though, and I think we're going to have a better chance of that snow coming in the afternoon. Temperatures for tonight with lows in the low teens, upper single digits for the eastern half of the area, and right below zero again tonight in Valentine. Now tomorrow, this is where we want to watch this storm system. So we see some of these early morning snow showers try to get a little better organized, then they should fizzle out. But by tomorrow afternoon, the main storm system moves across the region, and this is where we should see our band of heavier snow. It's going to be fairly quick moving. Notice by late Thursday, tomorrow night into early Thursday morning, it's out of our region and beyond us. Temperatures are going to be mild to the southwest, up to near 37 in Cheyenne, but only in the 20s for most of the rest of us, to near 30 degrees tomorrow. We're going to look out a little bit further here after we show you some snowfall potentials with this storm system. Right now, we're going to go with, I think, 2 to 4 inches, looking like a pretty good bet. 3 to 6 maybe in a few areas. Alliance over to Scottsbluff, Torrington. I think this area, Gordon over to Lusk, could be just a touch higher than this 3 to 6 inch number. But that's right now we're going to put it somewhere in that. I think the Scottsbluff, Alliance, Torrington area would be closer to the 3. These areas to the north closer to the 6 inches of snow. And notice, unlike the last time along the I-80 corridor, we have a lot less snow with less than an inch expected. Let's take a look at the extended futurecast then. So we see the storm system lifting away from us Thursday morning. By Friday, here comes another storm system off to our west. This is Friday morning. By Friday night, it moves across the region, and then by Saturday, it lifts off to the north of us. So a shot of snow Friday into Saturday, then it clears out. Sunday looks a pretty decent day. Into the early hours on Monday, we start to see another round of snow. By Tuesday, move here across the region and on into Wednesday with yet another system. Looks like it could get a little more organized and be a bigger storm system and maybe a touch slower mover as we go into early next week. So very active weather continues here across the high plains. 12 tonight, partly cloudy this evening, cloudy after midnight, light winds. Tomorrow we'll see snow possible in the morning, but developing definitely by afternoon. I think 2 to 4 inches looks like a pretty good bet. A little more to the north, a little less to the south. 30 your expected high. And then our extended forecast, we clear out Thursday back to near 40 degrees. Bring in some late day rain turning to snow on Friday. And it looks like some accumulations likely again into Saturday morning when it could be windy as well Saturday. So we could be dealing with some blowing snow concerns. Then Sunday, we wake up to daylight saving time there. Temperatures in the mid-30s for highs into Monday as well. Dry conditions those 2 days before another storm system makes its way in Tuesday, and that's the one I think we're really going to have to keep an eye on for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week.
The crispy and Cajun fish sandwiches are so simple that everything from the wild-caught Alaskan pollock to the crispy lettuce has to be perfect. Twice.
Arby's, we have the meats.
For sandwiches.
Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes high-performance lubricants and fuel improvers. We've been helping customers improve their operations for over 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and cut out the middleman and offer excellent service and value. Our products last longer and work better so that you spend less time maintaining equipment and more time making money. Whether you're in a factory, farm, fleet, or food processing facility, Hydrotex can help you. Visit hydrotexoil.com or call 308-635-8162.
Are you ready to join the celebration? Then what are you waiting for? Switch to Viero today and find out exactly why we're better. More towers than the competition, convenient stores in your neighborhood, friendly, helpful customer service, and top phones at excellent values, such as the iPhone XR for free. That's right. Get a free iPhone XR when you purchase any other iPhone of equal or greater value. Viero Wireless, your better choice for wireless service.
Welcome back. Gering High School's run of having a STEM project in the finals of the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow contest has come to an end. Despite being selected as the Nebraska state finalist, Samsung officials did not select the eye-controlled wheelchair as one of the 10 projects to move on as a national finalist. However, as a state finalist for the third year in a row, the project did bring home $20,000 worth of Samsung technology for Gering Public Schools. Last year, the GHS project of a microplastics filter for washing machines made the national finals. And in 2017, the Gering High School drone project with targeted aerosol pesticide applications was one of the 3 national winners. Well, United Way of Western Nebraska, serving Box Butte and Dawes counties, has surpassed their 2018-2019 campaign goal of $86,000. Director Karen Benzel says their fundraising effort exceeded the goal by 20%, raising just over $105,000. Benzel says it is amazing to see the collective impact when so many businesses and individuals throughout the community come together to support the organization. And a bill that would make texting while driving a primary offense for a traffic stop in Nebraska was considered Tuesday by the legislature's Transportation and Telecommunications Committee. Omaha Senator Michaela Cavanaugh expressed concerns about the bill and fears it could lead to warrantless traffic stops. The Transportation and Telecommunications Committee took no action on the measure following public testimony. Well, straight ahead, Shabella Guzman will be in with a check-in on Ag News. Stick around. KNEB.TV News will be back in just a few minutes.
Regional West is one of 3 Level 2 trauma centers in Nebraska.
We have all the resources here 24 hours a day to address any traumatic injury.
From emergency medical services to advanced medical imaging and surgery to acute care and rehabilitation.
It's comforting to know that if an accident happens here, our families, our friends, our neighbors, and even we ourselves will get expert trauma care and rehabilitation services right here at Regional West.
This is KNEB.TV Ag News from the Western Hearing Clinic Ag Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
Farmers and the Nebraska Extension collaborated on several studies in the Panhandle and across Nebraska this past year. The results of the studies were discussed on the On-Farm Research Update held yesterday in Alliance at the Night Museum in Sand Hills Center. I attended in the 21st Century KNEB Farm Truck. John Thomas, Cropping Systems Education educator in Box Butte County, says there are more than 70 studies from across the state.
And so a team goes across the state and presents those results in different locations, highlighting the studies that are, relevant to those areas. At corn, we're looking a little bit at some cover crops. We're going to be looking at dry bean direct harvest studies and some bean variety trials and population studies. So
Thomas has been working with farmers on dry edible beans and direct harvest. He says they are also looking at population seeding.
And we're looking at different populations, the optimal populations for dry beans grown for direct harvest. We're also looking at varieties that are suitable for direct harvest in both Pintos and Great Northerns, and trying to get an idea of some of those good upright varieties that work well for direct harvest.
Alliance farmer Steve Benzel has been working with the Nebraska Extension and Thomas for the past few years on direct harvest dry bean studies.
Well, we've been direct harvesting dry beans for several years now, and we just are always looking for different ways to tweak it, try to do things differently, try different varieties mostly. I think most of our studies were with Kelly bean and different varieties of the slow darkening pintos. There are a couple varieties that outperform the standard varieties if the right conditions are met. So
research projects discussed also included cover crops, variable rate seeding, multi-hybrid planting, alternate crop rotations, and more.
Think a utility vehicle should do more than take you places? So does Kubota. That's why our all-new Sidekick is built to do it all. Climb more. Tow more. Go more. Cross over to more today. Take your Kubota Sidekick home with no money down and 0% financing for 36 months.
Your local Kubota dealer is Sandberg Implement in Gering.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a look what's happening on today's community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
It is never too early to start planning for retirement, and working with an experienced financial advisor can put you on the right path.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, our team of financial advisors will work with you every step of the way to maximize your retirement income.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Rick Morehouse, financial advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation consultation.
Raymond James Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA SIPC. Life well planned.
And finally tonight, a new healthcare facility has opened in Scottsbluff, seeking to fill what staff says is one of the needs hitting the medical service area in rural Nebraska. The newly opened Elite Urgent Care and Family Medicine is a dual model clinic, and nurse practitioner Alicia Gonzalez Longoria says this was something that was missing from the area over the past 5 years. She says this practice will allow people to walk in for both medical emergencies as well as across-the-board family medicine. The clinic has the ability to see patients with chronic or acute care management as an on-site x-ray suite and a point-of-care laboratory.
I think that there's a huge gap in family medicine in general in rural areas like we have. And so other places you might not be able to walk in and do blood sugar or hypertension or those type of chronic issues. You can really only walk in for a one-time illness type visit.
The medical office is on the second floor of the Elite Health Center at Highway 71 and 42nd Street and will be open Monday through Saturday from 8 to 6 p.m. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you here next time.